What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Kinshu Gaming. Today, we have Madden NFL 22, the new Madden that just came out. Unfortunately, this is not next gen. This will be on old gen. Even on PC, they don't have the new features, so it's only on next gen, and that's something I haven't really dedicated myself into getting yet, either a PS5 or an Xbox Series. I have not dedicated myself or made the commitment to go ahead and get that when I already have a PC, of course. Maybe later on in the future. But I did get one of these special editions for Madden just in case I did go ahead and make the decision to get a next gen console. Um, but with that said, this is on old gen. We will be rebuilding the New England Patriots, which we tried for last year on Madden 21. But unfortunately there was some footage lost and I could not continue the series. But we are here on this new series, Madden NFL 22, and this one we are looking to go at least 10 to 15 years in the franchise and see what happens. We'll use a custom head coach, of course. This is new. Usually you had strategist, team builder, and expert scouting. I forget the other abilities they had in last year's, but we have two abilities you can go with this year. It's staff builder and team builder. Staff builder apparently has an eye for talent. This backstory gives you the first talent in head coach staff modifications tree. And then Team Builder gives you the first talent in the head coach player growth talent tree. So I'm not sure exactly what they're talking about because honestly I've not looked into any of the new features here on Madden. But I'm guessing there's talent trees with head coaching stuff, so that seems already pretty cool. I wonder how deep it is. We'll go with player growth. We'll go with Secret Remedy Team Builder. And then, of course, we will kind of do our names here. I'll just put Kenshu Gaming here. Go through creating our head coach. So the New England team is going to be interesting. Of course, they just drafted Mac Jones and spent all that free agency money on tight ends and linebackers and 2 wide receivers. We are going to go league settings really quick because I do want a long game. I like 8-minute games, and we will play through all of these. I'm not the best Madden player, so it should be pretty balanced. I don't want accelerated clock on. We'll do 8-minute quarter lengths. I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible. Usually I would do 10 minutes, but we'll do it for the sake of the stream or the channel that we'll keep it kind of short so it doesn't make us make it super long. I mean, adding 3 minutes is pretty much a long time anyways. All Madden simulation. We'll take the pre-order bonus off. Salary cap on. Superstar abilities on. Pre-existing injuries on. Career clock on. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Should we put on coach firing? No, we're trying to do this for long term, so we won't do coach firing. But I think we're good to go. Actually, we're not good to go. I want to turn the tutorials off. Tutorial pop-ups off. There we go. Now we're good to go. So we will enter preseason week 1 with the New England Patriots, of course. Alright, this is definitely a new interface. We're going to get accustomed to everything here. First we're just going to go manage roster. We have a just lineup depth chart, NFL rosters. Okay. So we're just going to go NFL rosters and check out the roster we have so we can get kind of an idea of what we got. So, of course, we have Cam Newton and Mac Jones. There will be a starting competition for Cam and Mac, of course. We'll probably sim the first 2 games and then go ahead and play the third preseason game because in this season, there's only 3 preseason games. That's the new rule now. So we have Cam Newton and Mac Jones. Of course, we're going to have to follow up on a lot of this. Mac Jones' speed rating is actually not that bad. It's a 79. Just kind of looking at his stats really quick. That is the wrong one. Of course, he doesn't have any stats because he's a rookie. Let's see, ratings. There we go. Okay, so his throw power is not that great. That's actually really terrible. He has a weak arm, at least in Madden. His deep accuracy is decent, medium accuracy is decent. His short accuracy is really good, which is what we really want in this offense. We want quick passing. Awareness is not that bad for being a rookie. Throw on the run is decent. Play action is actually really good, and under pressure is really good. So the under pressure is actually really decent. So he is a field general type quarterback, I do believe. Speed, secondary stats, decent. Acceleration, decent. Agility, decent. His change of direction is actually surprisingly decent too. And this is new. They have a new health stat now. So apparently we have to watch the fatigue bar as well. Okay, so we move on to our running backs. We got Sony Michel, James White, Damian Harris, J.J. Taylor, Brandon Bolden, and Ramondre Stevenson, which actually really broke out in the first preseason game against Washington. He broke off a couple big runs, so we might actually keep the rookie on the roster. Got Jacob Johnson, and then Nelson Aguilar comes over from the Raiders. Kendrick Bourne, former Niner, Jacoby Myers, and N'Keal Harry. Obviously, Julian Edelman, no more, retired with the team this offseason. Good for him. Jules deserves a retirement. Good retirement, too, because he worked his tail off here in New England. As we go to the tight ends, we got Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith. And I already heard Hunter got hurt last week, so he's already on the injured list, and Jonnu Smith is hurt too. Though both should be expected to start week 1 of the season. But I hope Henry can actually last a 16-game season, and already he's not showing that he can. So we got Wynn left tackle, Michael left guard, David center, right guard Shaq, and then back to the team Trent Brown. Our offensive line is our strong suit on the offense. It's our best aspect of this offense, so we will have to be run heavy for the first few seasons. We got Chase on the edge, Lawrence Guy, the big run stuffer, and then Dietrich Wise coming in on third downs. We got Devon Goddard. He's from the Packers. And then we got Christian Barmore, our second round pick. So these two will cover the middle. Barmore has actually more strength. And he has better power moves. And actually, Goddard has better finesse moves. Block shedding, he has more. Tackling, he has more. So actually, this rookie looks maybe the starter. So we'll have to watch on the defensive line too. As Matthew Judon comes over from Baltimore. Hightower's back from the COVID season with Bentley and McMillan coming over from the Raiders and Torres Hall. Kyle Van Noy comes over from Miami. Welcome back to the team. And then we still have our rookies from last year, or our now first year players, but Josh Oosh, who came over as, I think he was a 2nd-round pick last year. Then we have our defensive backs, Stephon Gilmore and J.C. Jackson. J.C. Jackson led the NFL in interceptions, I believe, last year with 10. And then Jonathan Jones. Obviously, our backfield is the best part of this defense with Devin McCourty in the back. And then Kyle Duggar, who was a rookie last year that filled in very, very nicely last year. And then we have kicker Nick Folk, punter Jake Bailey. Nick Folk, I think, only missed 2 field goals last year. He did really good. And, like, I think he was on, like, a 23, 24 field goal streak. It might have been more. So here we go. We have weekly strategy now. Let's go ahead and check that out. Weekly strategy. Alright, Alright, first thing I notice here is the stats on the right side from last year. Average total yards, pass yards, rush yards, turnovers. It shows the ranking of what they were. Their offensive play calling tendencies. We can even do full report. That's actually really cool. Third and short, they like 34% inside zone. 3rd and long, 56% verts. I mean, these are some really good stats to go ahead and do. We can choose a defensive game plan now. You can choose defend outside run, inside run, deep pass. Each of them doing a number of different things. It looks like increased block shedding, better tackling for the inside run, improve man zone coverage, increase pass rush, defend short pass. Which one would that be? Improve man coverage, zone coverage, better play recognition, increase pass rush moves. I mean, it's pretty much the same stats you're getting. Just some different things are subbed out for different schemes. But we're gonna go with defend short pass or medium pass. That's interesting. We're gonna defend the short pass, and then here you can check on the player health. Oh wow, you can actually do practice intensity. You can do half pads or full pads. We'll do half pads because it is preseason. And we're just gonna split everything because we want everyone to get a little bit of, and we can do backups if we want. We can just do split then. I'm guessing this will give us all experience here. How do we advance here? Right stick. Alright, so we advance. Now our offensive game plan. So their defense was like number 2, almost like average total yards is number 2 defense. Number 2 in the pass yards. Rush yards is where they're gonna struggle, so that's where we're gonna have to go ahead and run inside. We're gonna run inside because outside they have Chase Young, and we don't want to really run toward him. Mainly their defensive report is zone blitz and just zone coverage. A lot of cover 3. They first and long they play zone blitz and cover 1 and cover 2. So we can get them in a man situation on a cover 1. So we'll go player health. We'll just split for everyone except for the offensive line. We'll just do starters and we'll do half pads. Okay. And then we'll advance. And this is, it looks like we still have we get 3 players to focus on. So Barrymore, Mac Jones, Stevenson, I like that. But we're actually gonna put N'Keal Henry here, I think. Start training. I do want that running back in there. Maybe over Barrymore. Because Barrymore, I think we're just going to start anyways. So we'll just put Stevenson in there. And of course we have Mac Jones. We want him to get as much XP as he possibly can. So it's simming the training now. Oh wow, it shows too. Game plan boosts. what everyone can get from it. So that's really good. And the XP everyone gets and the bonus XP everyone gets. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Mac Jones got a lot. He almost got 500 XP here for the Focus XP. I like it. So we will go ahead and sim the first 2 preseason games. And we'll go ahead and do weekly strategy. We'll upgrade our players after the Giants game. Let's focus on player health here. Half pads, split on everyone for the defense. We're facing the Eagles. We're going to contain QB scramble or defend short pass. Probably defend short pass. And then we'll go ahead and advance here to our offensive game plan. Their defense was terrible in rushing, so we're going to go ahead and run to the inside. Who's their top threat here? It's actually Fletcher Cox, so we're going to run to the outside. And then we'll go ahead and go player health, do half pads, split on the quarterbacks, and go ahead and advance. Yep, looks good. So I'm already excited for these new game planning features and stuff. Like, this is really cool. I know in the next gen, they give this new next gen stats and stuff too. So I wonder how that would play in as well. So we advance the week. We go in 0-2. Against the Giants. Okay, so we have the game plan here. Defend deep pass. No, we want to defend the outside runs, to be honest. I don't want their running backs getting out with their speed with Saquon Barkley and stuff. Half pads. We don't want anyone getting hurt. Once again, we'll do full on split and advance. We're going to run inside, which was already chosen. Go and start simming. I really want N'Keal Harry to come up big this season for us. He was our first round pick 2 seasons ago. And it's one of those things where I don't want to give up on him, especially as a fan. It sucks that he's had these last 2 seasons injury plagued, and really he started off the season well in that first game last year, and then he fumbled, and then it kind of just went all downhill from there. And then of course he wants the big trade out of New England and stuff, and then he comes out and says the following week, like, hey, I'm here to play, like, for the time being. When I'm here to play. So we'll just see what happens with him, but I want him in our franchise mode to be a big contributor, especially if injuries happen. As we go ahead, we're going to play this Giants game, and this will really determine who's going to be the starting quarterback for us. Who I can get a good feel with, whether it's going to be Cam or if it's going to be Mac Jones. That we shall see. And here we go. Straight into it. Crowd's rocking. The crowd is rocking. Okay, that's new. I like that. kind of just the same. It's kind of just the same intro as last season. Alright. Let me, hold on. Options. Settings. Volume control. I'll raise the in-game commentary just a little bit here. We'll raise it to like 50. There we go. So this is on all Madden. So we'll see what happens. As this is the last preseason game. So Daniel Jones, this is his make or break year. All the pressure is on him this season. If he doesn't succeed or come close to like improving a lot, they're gonna get rid of him. It's all on Daniel Jones this season. It really is. Saquon Barkley too. He got hurt last year, so as we go ahead and get Barkley. I really thought he was going to bounce it to the outside. I'm glad I was patient though. I actually like this little defense right here.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jones with a hit off to Barkley.
I missed that tackle completely.
Up to the 35-yard line. That run a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they
Do a cover one.
Could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far,
ooh, they're running to the outside. Ooh. Saquon is like shredding us right now. We're in a 3-receiver set. We'll go to a nickel.
They did in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you gotta like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs.
If they run it, it's gonna be in the middle.
And guess what?
They're gonna switch the play. Ooh, I got faked out so heavily there. I didn't know what was going on. They're in another 3-receiver set. We'll go for a cover 3 nick. They come out 5 wide, so they're using running back and a tight end here. We have to watch. Oh, terribly missed the tackle. Alright, it's preseason. A little rusty. This might be an outside run here. I feel like it is. We're gonna have to get Van Noy over here. Stay committed. Come on, Hightower. There we go. Good job. Had to take that blocker out. We're in like a heavy set here, so let's go with the simple 3-4. We'll bring the safeties in. Oh, and we read that one, and Kyle Van Noy is going to take it to the house. That was perfect. Bad for Daniel Jones, though. Just read that perfectly. Tried to force it in to Saquon. Didn't see Kyle Van Noy at all, apparently. So far, everything feels the same as last year. Obviously, most of the features are on next generation consoles, which is sad. but it is what it is at this point.
So the Giants getting the football back here for
There are some tweaks so far. I feel like the zone coverage is a little bit better, but not by much. It feels like a little better in terms of controlling the player too, but they're gonna come out running the ball now. Oh, and I missed that completely. And he's going to take it to the house. That was all on me. I thought he was going to go wider than he did. And then he just kind of cut it to the inside. So right away, the Giants answer back. It's hard. You can only try to contain great players. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. Also, it doesn't help when you just whip a complete assignment there. As Cam Newton will come out now, and we'll see what happens. We're in this quarterback battle here, so.
Cam gonna bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start by running the option to the right. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13.
That was a nice little throwback to Cam, or Sony.
Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running.
We also have to remember that Damian Harris is on this team too. He was the leading rusher for us last season. So there is also a little bit of a running back battle here going on too.
They'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
Damian Harris just kind of falls forward every time.
Just shy of the 45.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more.
Sending a blitz over here on the right side.
They'll try and run for it. Here's the shot.
And Sony gets it.
First down as he's up to the 48. With a gain of 4.
Let me do a little screen pass here. Try to get Cam going early.
They'll try the air now with Newton.
And unfortunately, nothing. Blake Martinez just got hurt. That's a big injury for the Giants.
A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Alright, so Cam's first real pass here. Let's see how this goes. Just dump it off to A, and honestly, let him just straight out of bounds.
They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. You know, last week I remember asking you what
I'm going to do a comeback post.
for week 2 of the preseason. Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff. Pretty vanilla.
And Harry wasn't able to get it. That's unfortunate. We're going to have to punt.
And make plays. You kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice that.
Gonna put Bailey on now as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
So not a good showing for Cam right there. The screen pass, we should have just kind of ran outside and threw it away, but
Yeah, let's give a big assist.
could be a run, and it is.
They've got momentum. I know they're eager.
Barkley already has 100 yards. We had to shut that down.
4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
Oh, that would have been intercepted too. But we got a roughing the passer car. Wow. Roughing the passer
Penalty. Wipe out the IAT.
on Barrymore.
Caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You gotta face that guy.
Rookie mistake.
Not a lot
He's
of
gonna have to learn.
and you hurt your squad.
Ooh, beat me.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. That catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, only in his second season. The future bright. Now Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down, Giants on a pick.
It's a nice throw by Daniel Jones. Put that in traffic. We're gonna go with his own blitz.
Looking to throw. Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the game there.
The Giants are so interesting because they have Saquon Barkley back, and if he can stay healthy, their offense is gonna move through him, and then with these little glimpses of like long passes from Daniel Jones, like down the seams and over the top, they can be a little bit of a annoyance. And Daniel Jones is actually he's driving the Giants right now on a good drive down the field, so I wonder what Daniel Jones overall is. Oh man, I left that wide open. But that's unfortunate. Daniel Jones has to stop with that. He should have looked to run or something, but now Devin McCourty's in the zone. And that's the second interception this quarter from him. Okay, we're going to go ahead and let Cam loose here. And just do a little in route just in case we don't have anything here. And that should have been intercepted. Cam's not doing a great job either right now. Myers is open on the right side. I saw him just as they were getting to me. We're -6 in passing yards right now, so see the quarter ended. See if we can just like get a completed pass here for a positive gain. I think that would be a win right here. So go ahead and punt it now. That's 2 punts for Cam now and a sack. At least he hasn't turned the ball over, but he almost did. It should have been an interception. The hit stick comes in. Oof. We're going to send a little bit of pressure here. Try to repay the favor on that sack.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside.
Oh. And you live and die by the blitz, as they say. Big gain. Yeah, we can't forget about Evan Ingram, too. He's not the best, but he's like a decent tight end in the NFL. Oh, a fumble. And we got it. And Judon picks it up. And the defense is going to take it to the house. I lied. Saquon Barkley got to it back there and got him. So this is a big opportunity to show a little bit of this red zone offense with Cam Newton. This is, I believe, where Cam Newton shines the most because of his threat of running. And here's obviously his run. Jake sheds off a tackle.
first down, keeper. Second down and 3. There's Newton. Eluding the pressure right.
And there it is. Cam just got a touchdown. How he was doing it all last year, and he got it this time around.
Touchdown run. And the Patriots have taken the lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
We're up 14-7. Well, that was good to see Cam at least move, get his legs moving a little bit. That's where mostly he's the threat at.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
We'll bring Mac Jones in the second half. We'll start the third quarter.
This will be a touchback. So
And then we'll really just decide.
the New York set to take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here.
Oh, Daniel Jones missed that completely.
Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were
His completion rating is good. It's just the 2 passes that are incomplete were interceptions.
They get that bad taste out of their mouth here. On second down, here's Barkley.
What a good tackle by Gilmore.
Line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave it with a third and about 3 to go. They'll try to run forward Barkley.
Oh, missed the tackle.
And the first down here at about the 40. 109 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half.
I like blitzing a lot.
Gets it quickly to go.
And with these defensive backs, they should be tighter than what they are.
what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's
3 tight ends.
for a deeper route, and
I'm gonna go with Bear then. We're gonna do this 3 tight
towards the
end.
middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is
Press.
to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
I don't really like the whole change of anyone can wear any number now. I know the NFL's trying to make it fun and stuff, but I'm just so used to the traditional linebacker being a 50 or a 90.
They go play action here on first down.
Like, it's weird seeing Bentley as number 8. Like, that's a quarterback number, you know?
Another good
Or a kicker number.
drive as the Giants have a first down. The handoff to Barkley. We'll take this inside the 30 to about the 20.
We've kind of slowed Barkley on the rushing now.
Dante
We're actually going to go with the cover 3.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
I feel like they're going to go over toward Jones.
Back to throw. Jones.
As Chase Winovich makes an appearance.
Pressure gets there back at the 30.
Giants lineman got hurt. There's a lot of players for the Giants are getting hurt here
Still on the ground.
in this preseason matchup.
Sack, third and long. Tough spot for Jones and the
I'll be McCourty here and kind of just stalk.
Want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
And Winovich got in there again and hit Daniel Jones.
Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's fourth down.
Chase Winovich was a steal 2 years ago in the 3rd round. I can't believe we got him. Out of Michigan.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it
So we only allowed 3 that time. Good so far by our defense.
he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
2 interceptions. Pretty much led both for points. One was obviously a return for a touchdown. The other was a Cam Newton touchdown in the red zone. So this is really where it counts for Cam Newton. He's really got to get this offense going here.
Back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sonny Michel. He's only had a couple of carries. I mean, when you've got a horse like this, second quarter, got to start to ride that horse a little more, don't you?
You can't just neglect him. He's got to
We need to see a good drive by Cam right now.
get some more out of him. Typically, these types of guys,
Jonnu Smith gets in the action. Gotta use these tight ends more.
Let's see, though. We're going to try to get him into the flow. We would assume
I'm gonna do a little running play to Michelle.
the first down
Get the surefire first down.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Keep going with these like trips. We're gonna probably motion Myers over here. Make him go the other way. Cross the field. Let's get these crossing routes going.
Now Newton on first down. We'll check this one down to Michelle.
Little check down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A give. This is Michelle. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
So it'll be 3rd and 6 after the 2-minute here. We'll just let the clock run down. We gotta get these tight ends more involved.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So we're just gonna go to a concept here. Or personnel. We just want 2 tight ends. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. That's good. I like that. Little slant play. We're gonna have Jonathan Smith out here to the outside. He's gonna run a comeback. And we got Henry, but I don't think it's a first down. I think it's 4th and 1. I'm honestly gonna go for it. It is a preseason game, so we're gonna be here for it. We're gonna do a power option, something that. Ooh. Oh, and it's a fumble. Cam Newton lost the ball. Wow. So that didn't work out. That is super unfortunate, and that was the last. We might just let Cam Newton come out for another series in the beginning of the 3rd. Because that's just unfortunate. Oh, a screen pass and Hightower sniffed it out. We're actually going to take a timeout here. Maybe we can get one more possession. I'm going to go with the zone. We're going to actually blitz him here. See if we can force a pass.
He creates mismatches with his size, but slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed.
And the pass was forced. That's alright. We get another possession with Cam, and that's what I really wanted. Because I don't want to take away anything from Mac Jones, but I really want to see Cam, and like, I feel like the play calls that I'm giving him are not very good right now, so I'm going to try my best to kind of just spread the ball around right now. Maybe put him in a 5 wide set and spread the field a little bit so he can see everything.
He brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Nelson Aguilar and company getting set to go again on offense now. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football.
The coverage is really tight.
Some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Something to get him the ball. We'll see if they can do it.
Yeah, it should have went to Hunter Henry. I'm missing a lot of these throws. Or a lot of these reads right now. We should be able to squeeze it into Myers. There we go. Go ahead. Let's get it going here. And that is intercepted. Thought I could squeeze it in there. So this is how it's going to end for Cam Newton. I will check the other 2 preseason games just to see his stat line.
Sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock
I mean, it all depends on how I actually feel with Cam. Like, right now, it wasn't really a good feel. I wasn't comfortable at all with him. So maybe Mac Jones will be different.
looking to throw. Jones. It's complete to Shepard. And down inside the 15 he goes. Jones and Shepard with a connection there for Giants first down. The Giants going to burn their third.
Gotta make sure they don't get a touchdown. We have to get one win out of this
14
preseason.
seconds to go in this first.
I'd like that.
A first and 10.
We're not gonna blitz. We're gonna cover two.
Operating from the gun. Jones.
And he'll get sacked, and the clock will run out. And actually, that went completely right for us. So, yeah. So a big thing that's missing out of the old gen that the new gen has is the momentum factor. Also, I watched a little bit of a highlight of the new gen, and you were able to coming out of halftime change up the game plan a little bit based on what happened. It gave you a few options to change what to focus on, and it would it would switch bonus stats to the stats that you were trying to focus on in the second half, which I thought was amazing. Just another thing that's on next gen that's not on the old gen, which is unfortunate. And it looks like the halftime show is still the same. I don't think they do the halftime show in preseason, actually. But I'm pretty sure the halftime show is still the same on both generations. So here we go. It's the Mac Jones time right now. So we'll go ahead. Actually, Cam Newton's still in. Should we give him another series? We'll give him one more series. We'll try to do some more running plays and just do an overall good balance of offense here. Let's see what happens here.
He has that opportunity. He may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Maybe back a little bit of an apology on that one.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for first.
And drop by Nelson Aguilar. We're going to go ahead and go for it. It's preseason. It's fine. We'll see what we can get here. And it's actually really terribly thrown. That was for James White. So that's it for Cam Newton. We're going to sub him out now. Coaching? Is it under coaching? Depth chart, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and sub Cam Newton out. And actually, we're going to sub Sony Michel out. We're going to sub a lot of people out here. I want Damian Harris in that number 1 spot. I want N'Keal Harry in. Okay.
Giants are going to take over in great field position. Now Jones on first down.
And Devin McCourty was able to get in, disrupt that. So I'm not feeling it with Cam Newton. I feel like all he can really do is run the ball and hit wide open passes. I mean wide open, without being pressured.
That would feel disappointing.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Back to throw. Jones. Throw outside, taken in by Galladay.
As he gets loose. Wow.
The goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Barkley will score. Touchdown.
Barkley's second touchdown of the game.
CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, Parker, from what I saw there, they did a good job of matching up defensively because
I'm blitzing a little too much. I need to
3-4 package, you need big
slow down on the blitzing.
goal line type situation.
Show him a goal line there.
20s.
But it is preseason, regular season. I'll pay more attention to what I'm doing. Olszewski's gonna need it. I want to keep Olszewski on the team for kick return. He did have a punt return last year in the regular season. So here we go. Mac Jones in now. Gets a little bit of time with the first team starters, and we'll just see how Mac does. First catch is good. N'Keal Harry catching that one. Hopefully more to come out of those two. Hooking up. I'm going to do a little run play with James White.
This is James White, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job.
Get the bruiser Harris up in there. Get this first down, hopefully. I'm going to double team this defensive tackle right in front of us.
Trying to pick it up
There we
with
go.
Harris.
Good run.
Midfield. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
And that's a run characteristic of Damian.
So we ran this play with Cam earlier.
Was just blocked.
We're going to see how Jones does.
He's been dinged up his first 2 years with the Patriots, only 10 starts.
I'm not seeing nothing. I don't really want to force it, so we're going to just run out
Bigger and better things.
here with Mac Jones.
The 45 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I prefer power backs over elusive backs. I just like the fact that you can just like push forward easily instead of go backwards.
He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
We're gonna go play action here.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
So Henry was wide open, but obviously the pressure was there, and we could not get that out. This was the draft class last year. Ronnie Perkins, outside linebacker, was big.
Fans don't want to hear it, but it always takes 2, 3, 4 years until we know whether a draft class has truly panned out or not. And when you take a quarterback in the first round, everybody wants him on the field right away.
Just a little dump off. There's too much traffic in the middle.
Give him a chance to get seasoned before he has to play.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to throw. Jones.
What a throw by Mac Jones. Under pressure. Able to stand in there and hit Jacoby Myers on that long crossing route. Wow. Actually, I want to take a little replay of this. A little instant replay. Just go ahead and hide this here. Look at this. Look at this. Pocket is... Okay. The pocket starts off clean, but look how it collapses. Everything's in his face right here. Got the defensive tackle, offensive lineman in his face. He's got this end right here coming over on him, about to get off the block, and he just sees it. He reads it. Oh, and look, Jacoby Myers is coming over, and he gets it. He throws it right on target. Maybe a little bit behind. Maybe if you hit him in stride a little bit more, maybe it could have been a touchdown. But I feel like if he would have put it out here a little bit more, this guy would have maybe been right here to break it up if the ball was right here. So technically, I think it's pretty much a perfect spot, only where his receiver can get it, and it is a 1st and goal for Mac Jones. Wow. What a play by Mac Jones. What a play. All right. The atmosphere, too, is ridiculous right now. We're going to go ahead and try a run. We're actually going to go an inside run. We're going to run it right down their throat right now. We're going to put these 2 linebackers here. We're going to go ahead and try to run it right down the throat. And it really didn't work out. We got 2 yards. Actually, I'm gonna put Sony Michel or James White back here. Actually, let's put JJ Taylor back there. I haven't really gotten to play with JJ Taylor a lot. I'm gonna do this inside cross and see if JJ can get to the outside here. We're actually gonna switch the play just a little bit over here.
Back to throw. Jones.
And he hits Hunter Henry. I like it. JJ Taylor wasn't really that open.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
I'm gonna do a little quick pass here. I'm gonna put Smith on this side.
Looking to throw. Jones. Flushed out.
And I did not see him. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate for a good drive to be picked off like that. It's very disheartening. Matt could have honestly ran it in probably. That was just me trying to force it to N'Keal Harry. But interception for Mac Jones. That's really unfortunate. Alright, so we have to get over that one. It is preseason. Both turnovers for both starting can't say starting quarterbacks, but Mac Jones and Cam Newton. Although Cam did have the fumble as well as an interception. Throwing across your body like that, just not ideal at all. Oh, what a catch by number 86. Who was that? Steve Slayton. That was a toe tapper. I love that animation. That was a new animation. There's a little toe tapper on the sideline. Oh, and almost. Duggar was lurking there. We're going to go cover 2.
On 2nd and 10. Jones. That's complete to Slayton.
And Slater is tearing it up as we enter the 4th quarter now. Oh, that means they put Cam Newton back in. If their backup quarterback's in. No, they put Mac Jones in. Mac Jones is in. I actually want Stevenson in now. Take out Harris. JJ Taylor in. Okay. So the backups are now in, entering the 4th quarter. And I forgot what play I'm running.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
As we get there, but we cannot bring them down. Jalen Mills, coming over from Philadelphia, by the way, in the offseason.
He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second
Okay,
down.
we're going 5 wide. We're gonna go cover 2.
Glennon. The kicker here is complete.
That's a touchdown. So the Giants are running away with this. We haven't scored since the second.
And the Giants add to their lead. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
On the map there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, we need next-gen stats, right? We don't use them
8 plays, 80 yards.
because that means it's almost a
So
Extra point.
there's already a few things I'm worried about.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
And that's the defense allowing 31 points in a preseason game. Be it though, we've given up turnovers. Matthew Slater's in as kick returner.
Up comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And the interception thrown in the red zone.
So we're not really going to rush things a whole lot. I just want Jones to go through his progressions here.
do that again. What do you
Just have a normal offense.
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be.
And that was a beautiful throw on the run.
Being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Good throw by Jones under pressure. Perfect. Hung in the pocket. I really want to see the replay on this one. This was more gorgeous than the last throw he had that we went to a replay for. Look at this. Look at this. Pocket is collapsing right here. We got a guy running free right here. Running back's going to try to pick him up, but not going to. And then everything is pretty much covered down the field as I try to work this instant replay stuff. Yeah, everything is covered right here. There's nowhere to go. Where's he going to go? Pocket's collapsing. The running back is able to chip him, but it only holds for... He might have maybe stuck it in right here if he would have thrown it right there. But at that point, look at this. People are falling at his feet. Pocket collapsing. Look at the poise. He stands up and just delivers a nice pickup. These are the things that are going to help us in the regular season. I saw none of that from Cam Newton while under pressure. Cam Newton would have led that ball maybe to the sideline. And I'm not saying I've made my decision because both quarterbacks have different attributes that we can use. As we give the ball to Damian Harris, he's going to run to the outside and bulldozes number 27.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady game.
We're going to go with another run.
Here's another carry for Harris.
And Harris chose to bounce it back to the inside. Picks up a few more here. 3rd and 1.
Be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
New England
We're going to give the rookie Stevenson some reps here.
yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
It's 3rd and 1. He's able to get the first down.
Picks up the first.
He feels a little bit slow, kind of a bigger back, I see. I'm going to go ahead and run a no huddle and essentially run the same play. And he breaks off for a tackle. Bouncing off tackles the rookie. Showing that he can play in the NFL right now.
Has a first down.
Okay, we have to be careful here. The rookie is tired, so we're going to run it, but we're going to kind of just cover up on the ball.
Handoff. Stevenson. He's going to get a solid gain of 9.
He's came into the game and already has 31 yards.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it.
We're going a little heavy here.
To a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the
Heavy with James White. Here we go.
they don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down now. It's White.
James got the first down, but we're going to go ahead and do
Just a gain of a
a little pass play here.
1st and goal.
See if we can get James White open here. If not, then we have Johnson and Smith.
Now they'll switch it up here.
And we're going to hit Smith for the touchdown.
Find his tight ends.
Perfect drive.
Patriots
better drive.
And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game.
Mac Jones did well. The rookie running back did really well. That's what we need to see. Able to get a touchdown on offense for a long scoring drive. Be it that it came in the fourth quarter, but it's progress.
Now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
I assume they're going to run the ball here, so we're just going to kind of go with the Bear defense. Just kind of stack everyone up on the line here.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter,
Kind of just going to send the house. I feel like they're just going to run anyways.
how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4 minutes.
There we go.
Offensive lines really hunkered down and established themselves.
This is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that.
Oh, wide open. Wide open down the sideline. We had no pressure. That's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get one possession back, but we're not going to win this game.
You're going to get big plays like we just saw. He's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. A second down carry for Booker.
That was a good tackle.
His lumps here at this stage of the game.
Adrian Phillips.
Behind the line. The Giants on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now Glennon.
Oh, they went the screen pass. And he is short.
To the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
4th and 1. So we will indeed get another possession with Mac Jones. We'll just kind of go through the 2-minute drill. See if we can get a touchdown. He has all 3 timeouts. This is like a perfect scenario for him. Unfortunately, it's not a game-winning or tie-winning or tying the game scenario. But this is good practice for us. 2 minutes. We're going to treat it, though, as if the game, we need a touchdown to tie, though. We're going to go ahead and let the ball drop and give him the 20. Let him start at the 25, and let's see what he can do here.
So now Jones and the Patriots down by 13. A minute 56 to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10.
Well said by the commentator. So what we got? We have Harry and Halls Jr. in. Let's move Halls Jr. over and see what we got here. It looks like zone.
To throw is Jones.
And Jonnu Smith was not able to haul it in. It was right there on his hands. It was a good throw, too, in traffic. So we have a minute 51 here. 2nd and 10. No. Just want to make sure. Let me send Harris over to the left side here because we're stacking on the left side.
Here's Jones.
It's going to hit Harry. Good throw. Good catch by Harry as well.
That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I feel like that middle linebacker might creep in. Actually, I think it's going to be this guy right here. I think they're blitzing over here. So we're going to send Harris over here. And we're going to send Harry on a streak.
Now Jones.
And Harris was covered doubled on the safety, so I went inside and almost was a pick. So we read that completely wrong. It was a cover 2. So we have Halls over here on the outside if anything gets crazy. Mac was able to get it, but it was probably better that it was just an incomplete. Do a little quick pass here. Send Harry out here on the curl. Jonnu Smith picks up the first down. We're going to take a timeout here. Just kind of gather ourselves. That was a big throw on 3rd down.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Harry in the slot.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a desperation throw.
And Harry had it. He actually had it in his hand. Triple coverage. Unable to get it though. I'm going to try to hit Jonnu Smith here on the slant. Oh, Jones fumbled. And that is intercepted. And this will actually be returned for a touchdown. So, kind of being forced. I was just forcing things, seeing what would happen. 25 seconds left. We'll get a small possession and 2 timeouts. See if maybe we can get a field goal, but I think we're going to have to start Cam Newton. Even though Jones has shown, glimpses, I just don't think he's ready right now. I mean, of course, if Cam does really bad play, but I'll look at the first 2 preseason games and look at the stats and see what exactly, what the stats were like and still determine it from there, plus this game. But right now, I think we're going to just have to go with Jonnu Smith was running wide open down the middle of the field too, and I missed it.
See how they handle the waning moments of this one. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
I just went 2-man under.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Jones on 3rd down.
And that is intercepted. And it will be returned for a touchdown? Yes, touchdown. But the game's over. So, I'm pretty sure we're going to start Cam Newton. And just focus on a run-heavy game.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a
Because we just took a shellacking.
Continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my part.
So Jones throws 3 interceptions. I think it's clear that I'm leaning toward Cam Newton. So we'll go ahead and go through the skills here of everyone. We definitely want Michael to be a power guard. Kyle Van Noy, we want him as a power rusher. Sony. Just keep with him at elusive back. Just go run stopper with Henry Anderson. I always want my D tackles to be run stoppers. Jawan Williams. Keep him at man-to-man. I blitz a lot, so I feel like man-to-man is the best option for my defensive backs. Devin Asiasi, man, what a bust. What a bust last year for both of the tight ends. Did not get any production from him. Asiasi got 1 touchdown, and it was literally like the last game of the season. And then we go spend, you know, $100 million in free agency just on tight ends. Manage staff. Oh, this must be the staff tree. We're gonna just advance the week really quick here, and then we'll check out the staff. And we have to cut players. Cutting day. Uh-oh. Cutting day. So, we have Cam Newton, Mac Jones, Jared Stidham. You guys remember when Jared Stidham was the #1 quarterback for us? That's laughable. We'll move Jared to the practice squad. Running back. We have a lot of running backs. Obviously, we'll keep Sony Michel, James White, Damian Harris. We'll keep Stevenson, and we'll cut Brandon Bolden. We can't keep 5 running backs. I really would love to keep J.J. Taylor. We'll go fullback really quick. We'll see what happens with our receiving core here. Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne, Jacoby Myers, N'Keal Harry, Marvin Hall Jr., Devin Smith, Trey Nixon, Trey Nixon is actually showing up a lot in the preseason. Devin Smith will cut. Gunnar Olszewski. I really want him to be the kick returner on our team. I feel like we should just cut Matthew Slater. He's been with the team so long. I know Patriot fans are probably going to cringe when I say that. But we have no use for him. He'll never see the field as a receiver, and he's really never seen the field as a receiver, period. I really want to keep Trey Nixon, but we're going to move him to the practice squad. And I feel like we're just going to cut Marvin Hall Jr. because I want Gunnar Olszewski to stay. So this will be our receiving core. I usually like to keep 6, so all tight ends have to go. Joe Cardona is actually our long snapper, so we're going to keep him. Dalton King can go practice squad. Matt Lacrosse can be cut. And we'll keep these core. Left tackle. Cut Corey Cunningham. Good at left guard. Good at center. Good at right guard. And we're good at right tackle. We actually might move him to... We're going to move him to the practice squad. because we have 2 backup left tackles that can play right tackle as well. We're good at defensive end. We have to cut defensive tackles. At Akeem Spence, Akeem Spence is I don't know whether Byron Cowart got a lot of sacks last year for us. Let me look at the player card for him. I know he's more of a pass rusher. Okay, well, I thought he got a lot of sacks for us. Maybe it wasn't Byron Cowart. Who was it? Was it Carl Davis? We're only keeping 4 defensive tackles, so we can get Nick Thurman can go practice squad. And we'll cut Carl Davis. We have to cut 10 more players. Bauer, Jennings. We're going to send Jennings to the practice squad. He just wasn't working out at all last season. Middle linebacker, Brandon King. I know King's a special teams player, but in Madden, that really doesn't matter. You can't choose who's out on the special teams. Cameron McGrone, Terez Hall, Harvey Lange can be cut. We're probably going to have to end up cutting another one of these linebackers. And if so, I'm thinking it's going to be McMillan. Ronnie Perkins to the practice squad. Bryant can go practice squad. Cody Davis can be cut. I only like to keep 2 safeties, really. So we have to cut 2 more players here. And we have to go to running back. It has to be one of these 2. J.J. Taylor or Stevenson. I feel like J.J. Taylor we can use more because of the passing. Let's see what his catching is. His catching's is 67 and his short routes is 61. Stevenson should be really low on that. Yeah, it is. But I feel like if we put Stevenson on the practice squad, he's going to get picked up by someone. So this is why I'm like hesitant. I don't want Stevenson to leave. I really like Damien Harris over Sony Michel. I always have. Since last season. Sony Michel was riddled with injuries and Damien Harris is a star. And it is Sony Michel's last season under contract, I believe. Do we just cut him? Do we trade him? Can we trade him for maybe a round pick? I think that's what I want to do. I really want to just cut him. See if we can go trades. See what we can get for a Sony Michel. Anyone looking for a running back? Probably not. I mean, the league is really good on running backs right now. Falcons. Who do the Falcons have? Mike Davis. Could we steal? I mean, he's a... Sony Michel is... This is a guy that's literally just 2 years ago had one of the biggest runs in the Super Bowl as a rookie. And helped us get that crucial first down. This is huge. Like, I feel like he's a round 2 pick. At least. I mean, he's an 80 overall and a star. Like, I'm trying to be realistic with this, but I really feel like Sony Michel's a round 2 pick. Like, this is a guy that just came off a good season 2 years ago. Rookie season. Last year, he was injured. What if I gave him a 7th round pick? Jeez, there's a lot of 7th round picks we have. We can definitely expend a 7th round pick. I think that's a fair offer. Let's do it. So it's done. We just picked up a 2nd round pick. Because I don't feel like we were going to sign Sony Michel at the end of the season anyways. I feel like I was already going to let him go. So Sony's off. We got a 2nd round pick for it. Damian Harris will be in the backfield along with the new rookie Stevenson, and we can keep J.J. Taylor on the roster as well. We have to get rid of one more person here. I feel like we're going to have to just cut Joe Cardona. It sucks because I love Joe's story. He's a military guy. And Bill, regards him so very highly. I don't really want to cut him. We already cut a left tackle. We're going to have to go back to defensive tackle. We're going to just have to carry 3 defensive tackles here. And I think we're just going to get rid of Akeem Spence. It's a mil plus in salary cap anyways. So this will be our starting roster here. And we'll go to manage staff for the first time this season. As we have staff points and all of the above. We have a view talent tree. Let's view it. See what we got here. We got player growth and we have staff modifications. So we have increased XP for free safeties and strong safeties in training. And we have increased XP for offensive linemen in training. Well, if I had to choose between one of them, it would probably be the safeties because Devin's about to retire after the season, I'm sure. Or I know it's his last, his contract year is up at the end of the season. So we would definitely need, experience in our backup safeties. And it looks like we can't even get this. It takes 20 staff points to upgrade one of these. Offensive coordinator. We got really good offensive coordinator apparently. That's cool. These skill trees are really cool. I like them. I wonder if it changes on the offensive coordinator and the scheme of what they can upgrade. Or if it's just always on the block and practice makes perfect. Same thing for the defense. The defensive side needs a little bit of work here. But we're going to save. We're going to save until 20. Because I want to upgrade XP gained. So we cut the players. We got through preseason. We're going to go ahead and look at the schedule really quick. Because we do want to view, if we even can, we want to view the box scores and player stats here. So the first game against Washington, Mac Jones went a 98.0 with 1 touchdown, and Cam looks like he didn't play a whole lot. He went 3 for 4. Mac went 15 of 25, so I'd say Mac would win in that one. Rushing, James, Damian, of course. Let's look at defense. We want to look at Goddard. Got 3 tackles. 1 was assisted and 1 was a tackle for loss. And Barrymore didn't even post anything. So Goddard, that's 1 win for Goddard. Mac Jones got the first win out of the duel between Cam and him. The player stats here. Cam had 2 touchdowns. I feel like we're going to go with Cam Newton now just because of this game right here. 2 touchdowns, 15 of 19 completion, 78% completion. So that means Mac Jones threw 4 interceptions in the preseason and Cam only threw 1. So our starter is going to be Cam. And I feel like Goddard will be our defensive tackle starter. So we'll go ahead and go to manage roster. Go to the depth chart here. So make sure Cam's our starting quarterback, which he is. Make sure Damien Harris is our starting running back with Stevenson number 2 and then James White. Third down running back would of course be James White and J.J. Taylor. There we go. Long snapper, Joe Cardona. Our kickoffs, we have Jake Bailey. Punt returner, we have Gunnar Olszewski. Kick returner, we have Gunnar Olszewski. And we're actually going to put J.J. Taylor back there as well. Actually, we'll keep Matthew Slater back there. Why not? We're going to go defensive tackle. Make sure Goddard is the guy. Yep. And we have to set up our edge rushers on third downs. Our rush left in and right in. Matthew Judon. Okay. Okay. Kind of want Kyle Van Noy. But Chase is actually fine. Rush defensive tackle. We want Dietrich Wise in there. Our sub linebacker. We want Adrian Phillips in there. With Dante Hightower, slot corner. We want Jonathan Jones. Jawan Williams needs to be in there. Okay. I think we're good to go. We're ready for our first regular season game. We're ready to get out of the preseason here and have our first regular season. So we made it. We made it to the regular season. We have the rosters set. Cam Newton will be our starter. We traded away Sony Michel. And now we're here. Getting this preseason done. We're gonna face Miami, division rival. So let's go ahead and set the season goal. I think 8 wins is feasible. I don't think we would make the playoffs, to be honest. We're going to go moderate and just go 7 wins. We have... Let's see what we have here. There's a bug on this season schedule. We don't have Jets number week 1. We have the Dolphins. Yeah, it only shows the Dolphins once and the Jets twice. Yeah, we're not gonna go based off of that schedule. We're gonna go 7 wins though, is what I think we can get to. Opening day key to victory. What is this? Is it going into a... What? They actually put podium interviews? What is this? That's kind of exciting. Wow. Alright, so here's the reporter. It's opening day this week and a fresh start for everyone, or I should say for every team around the league, and you'll be facing the Dolphins. What's the key to victory? Stifling defense. No doubt about it. It all starts with defense. We plan on making their offense uncomfortable and keeping them off the scoreboard as much as possible. Well said. You mentioned making their offense uncomfortable. Where does that start? I'd say disrupting the pass because of their quarterback. I forget his name. Tua something. I think it's just Tua, right? I'm going to say disrupting the pass. We want to control this guy's great pass defense leads to a lot of great things and make it much harder for them to score and win the game. Beat the Dolphins, allow less than 200 yards. Passing yards. Air control, huh? Game planning tip. Focus your defensive game plan on passing to help achieve your goal. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm excited. That was really cool. Asking, it's about time. You know, FIFA had that. NBA had that. The only sports game that doesn't have that right now, I guess, would be MLB. I'm not sure if hockey has that either. But it's good to see Madden finally incorporate that interview process into their games. Alright, so defensive game plan. We want to defend. I feel like they're a play-action team. Their pass yards is number 20, and they go 50-50. And Tua can scramble. He had 36 rush attempts. He had 109 rush yards. He had 3 rushing touchdowns. His completion percentage was only 64. He had 11 pass touchdowns and only 5 interceptions, though. They should also put in the game plan blitz plays. They should focus that we're able to focus on blitzing the quarterback. I'm kind of want to go contain quarterback scramble because I don't want him getting outside the pocket. So we're going to go contain quarterback scramble, which will improve better play recognition, increase block shedding, better pursue, and better tackling. Which I feel like fundamentally that's what we need. Let's look at the full report here, and I'm actually going to write down some stats with my trusty pen and paper here, of course. Just, so first and long situation, they like to go inside zone. So they like to run a lot on first down. So inside zone. Just put inside run. I'll put 21% so I can kind of just think of what they can do. They actually like to go screen sometimes too, on 5%. But it looks like they like to run the ball on first down. Second and long, curl and outside zone. So we'll go ahead and write that down as well. But this is also depending on the situation too. So we can't, we have to look at the formation and see what, the formation could be telling us. Would they actually like to run inside zone? more on second than they do on first. So we'll keep an eye out on that. As well as the curl. Because with the curl, we'll have to be playing a little bit of a cover 3 or a cover 2. Although they can sneak it on... they can sneak the curl route on a cover 2 if they send the back out on the same side. And then third and long is verticals and divide. So divide is pretty much inside routes on each level. But they like to go verticals 49% of the time. That's nearly half the time. So they're probably going to send seam routes up the seam, go routes up the seams. So we got to be careful on that. And then we have the divide 14% of the time. And the flood is the same thing. Flood is just a bunch of inside crossing routes. And then third and short, they like to go inside zone or read option. Okay. So that's good to know. I like looking at stuff like that. Of course, starters, they all get full pads. So that's good to go. Alright, advance. We'll choose our game plan offense. This is going to be interesting here. So they play a lot of cover 2 and zone blitz, it looks like. So they play a lot of zone. They barely ever play man. And when they do, it's on third and short and third and long situations. They'll play cover 1. So we'll go ahead and write that down as well. Cover 2. So pretty much zone on first down. First down, zone 33 for cover 2. And cover 3 is 23. I mean, that's zone right there. And they'll sometimes do a zone blitz on first down. So that's pretty much 56% of the time they're doing zone. And if you add the zone blitz, that's 69% of the time they're doing just basically zone on first down. 28% of the time they'll do man on second down. They'll actually do that 33% of the time. They'll do man. And then do 43% zone. And then third and long, they're playing cover 1. Most of the time. Third, they're playing cover 1 and zone blitz. So we'll have to motion a lot to see, on third down to see what they play. Because if they're playing a zone blitz, we'll know right away because the motion man, their man won't follow. So we're going to go ahead and choose, and we're actually going to do a blitz counter. Because I don't want this zone blitz affecting Cam Newton. Because Cam Newton's throw under the pressure is not good. So here we go. We're going to start it off. Week 1. The New England Patriots and the Dolphins set in week 1. It's Cam Newton back under center for us. And we're going to give him the chance.
day. From Gillette Stadium in Foxborough.
So it's a big game to start off the division. Big game to start off the division. Settings. Because I think it's still at... No, it's at 50. Okay, let's go.
Here's the player, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
So here comes Tua.
Go to work on offense, led by their second-year quarterback out of Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
He's only a 73 overall with 88 throw power.
Invest a high first-round pick, number 5 overall.
I'm actually going to turn up the volume a little bit more for the commentary. I like hearing the commentary. It gets me kind of like in the zone a little bit. Turn it up to about 70.
Draft 2 in 2020. I think that most people would say that his rookie
So our goal is to allow less than 200 pass yards.
a few negatives as well.
And they're already coming out in an empty base flex.
The open week prior to week 8, Miami did go 6-3.
So this is a new because that is not what they had in the scouting report.
Magic. And in his own words, he called his rookie year below average.
And they're going to go ahead and run the ball. We have to contain that.
Looking forward to seeing him improve.
4 yards.
Single back ace slot.
Play from scrimmage. Second down.
And we have to give credit to him for
So we're going to come out in a
extending
4-3.
the play. But you know,
Cover one's probably the best option here.
They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And Duggar misses a tackle, and they get the first down.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Todd Gurley sporting the number 12.
Of the season, tackle it. Because you and I both know that in the preseason,
Do another single back ace slot. We're going to go with the cover one again.
and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Tua now on first down. Steps
Tua's out, and we go ahead and get the sack. Duggar was on it.
to be taken down. Kyle Duggar able to run it down for a loss.
Duggar gets the first sack of the season, and they're coming up with a gun wide trip. We're going to go into
I love the way you described that.
a dime defense here
I'm not sure
with a cover 2 man, 3 rushing, and then we're going to spy because
it made it pay off.
Tua's already showed that he's going to try to run, scramble.
After the first down sack, Tua.
And he lost the ball. Our defense got it. J.C. Jackson gets the ball. Tua loses it on the fumble. And here comes Cam Newton on a short field.
Their quarterback in his second year with New England and 11th overall, the former MVP Cam Newton.
And let's face it, the first year in New England for Cam Newton was kind of a mixed bag because he certainly showed flashes of his former self, especially when he carried the football. But there were also some stretches where, quite frankly, he was ineffective throwing it. But the Patriots and Cam both believe that with a full offseason program and a return to health, he can reclaim his position as one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. And because of that belief, the Patriots added some pieces around him in order to give him a better chance.
We're going to go ahead and do a read option right away. Hand the ball off.
Harris off the option. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I like listening to when the quarterbacks come out and talk a little bit about the quarterback, the commentators.
Right there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage.
So we got to run the ball to be successful here today. We don't want Cam throwing it 30 times. It's not going to win us the game.
Close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down.
Assuming double team this nose tackle here.
They hand this off.
And we are going to get the first down, a big chunk of yardage.
First down as they bring him down.
Harris starting off strong here.
The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with the new set of downs,
We'll get the rookie some play right now.
right now everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The
They're stacking the line, so we're going to check out of this.
gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
throw it off to the rookie. Even though they stacked the line, they did a cover. So I didn't want to force the ball.
They're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. On the handoff, Stevenson.
And Stevenson with a good run.
14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here.
Subbing James White here.
Increase and burst through it for a solid game.
You gotta be careful here. They might do a zone cover 2 right here.
Now it's Newton here off the
And actually do man-to-man.
to his right.
And we're just going to run it in there.
3 yards on the script.
Jay Smith got hurt. Oh, no. Jonnu Smith got hurt.
Exactly what happened.
That's not good.
Still down.
That's not good at all.
Not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Here they usually do a cover 1. And it looks like they might be doing a cover 1 or a cover 3. We're going to run the ball. And their line got more pressure. Smith, looks like it's a high risk, so we're just going to substitute Aussie. It's better just to be safe than sorry and lose him for the whole year. So we're in a 3rd and 6 situation. Kind of a big situation here. Down in the red zone. We're going to have to motion a little bit here.
7th play of the drive upcoming here.
We'll get a little drag route to Jacoby Myers. Looks like a cover 2.
To throw is Newton.
Myers is kind of open. We'll just kind of dump it off.
The completion there winds up a long
We'll take the field goal. Early points.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Good kick. We got the easy 3.
That one, how about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive, and last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only
So they're coming out with a strong H wing, so we'll just go with another cover 1 set here.
Field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start
Just bring the safety down. We have no one in the middle of the field.
team a touchdown
And stopped them. Perfect.
better than they did on the last possession.
coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here.
Lawrence Guy on the tackle.
Ecstatic to see them pick the
We'll do another cover 1 here.
field, punching the
We only have 2 receivers.
On 2nd,
And they go with the run. And it's actually a good pickup.
past the 25 of the 20.
Gurley found the vision.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early
Put a little bit of pressure on them early.
They're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
Oh, what a good pass by Tua.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first
Wow.
down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And the play goes.
And I accidentally chose the wrong play here, so this might, we're just going to call a timeout.
We're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots.
We're just going to call a timeout. Wrong defense on the field.
As we step aside here in this first quarter.
Single back, ace slot. We're going to go with 3-4 here. I like playing cover 1 because it brings the safety down into the box.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And taking it across midfield. And
Another good run.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's Tua.
Tua just throws it away. We had a quarterback spy on him. This was a good decision by him. They did look a quick slant. And they're gonna go with a bunch offset, but it might be a inside zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It might be a run here. I really want to think it's a run. No, it's not.
They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring.
3rd and 8. We have to get off the field here. Kind of want to do another zone blitz, but we're not going to. Just going to do a cover 4, keep everything in front of us.
Here on 3rd down.
And then we'll set up quarterback spy with Van Noy.
Now Tua. It's complete.
There we go. He had to dump it off.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
They're actually going to try for a field goal here. Let's see if they're able to get it. And it just squeaks in. Wow.
Just did tuck it into the
That was a really good kick.
and the Dolphins are going to tie the score at 3.
It's 3-3. What a long field goal.
Anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Gunnar Olszewski getting out to the 32. What a good kick return.
Start at the 32.
That's 7 more yards.
Go to the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
Go with the read option here.
For a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet.
Let's get a screen pass going for James White.
And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV.
See if we can catch him into in a zone here.
From the 35 on 2nd down.
Nice little screen to the dump off to White, and we get a huge yardage gain by James White.
It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16.
That was really good. So one thing that Cam Newton needs to do this season
EA Sports.
is get the screen game going. Last season he was terrible at it. I think he had 2 interceptions on screen passes too.
On 1st down, Harris. And he's going to be stopped.
He just could not. He never really threw a lot of screens in Carolina, and New England is a screen team.
Lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Johnson's open. We'll get it out to him.
Throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
Just dink and dunk ball right now when passing. We don't want to go crazy with Cam Newton. Let's just get him in a rhythm, get a lead, and then we can kind of open the playbook up.
Pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
We're going to actually run the ball here. Maybe. We could maybe screen it to Myers. No, we're running it.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's an 8-yard.
Damian Harris already starting the game off well. I'm sure he's motivated to show us that we made the right decision trading Sony and Michelle away.
With the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go.
I don't like this play. We're going to check out this formation.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
That was a good play all around by their defensive line. Just standing our offensive line up.
Talk about defenders specifically.
Let's get out of this formation here.
Eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
I like running the ball right now. It's working. We're in motion Johnny Smith over here.
It made a really nice play.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 26.
Running the clock down, controlling the
Sense is down there. All right, they know what they're
clock.
They got stuffed on a running play on 1st down.
We tried this play in preseason and
But he knew what he was doing.
we fumbled. And honestly, I'm not gonna risk it right now. Just hand the ball off to Jakob Johnson, and he actually gets the first down. So
At the 22. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And how about that on third down? So many different
we gotta play out the risk versus reward.
receivers get it to their speedy running back. They changed up
They like to play. I'm pretty sure they're in a cover 2 right now. I wonder if we can take a shot here to Nelson Aguilar.
They'll try the air now with Newton.
We're just gonna dump it off. The cover 2 wasn't there. It looks like they're in a cover 2 man.
It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up
Actually, they were in a cover 3, but that safety drifted over to the left side really fast.
now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here,
But it was a good recognition by Cam just to dump it off. We have Stevenson in now, the rookie. See what he can do here. Can't really go anywhere. He's kind of stuffed.
Gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 4th round.
As we look at the draft class, but we obviously had more, but most of them are on the practice squad, and this year they're only showing who we have on our team from last year's draft.
I think a year or two down the road, they could have a solid starter.
Harris is in, third down. We're going to go ahead and run it too.
Youth, they got a very good infusion.
We're going to double team the edge.
Really reached to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy.
And we got behind big Trent Brown, who led the way and got the first down. We're pounding the ball really well. This is exactly what we wanted.
That's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
See if we can get a little play action here to Henry.
Play action. It's Newton.
They're not biting. We're actually going to run the ball. And Nguyen is barely touched down the second inches at the 1.
Zone, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On second and very short.
And we got it. It's a touchdown to Devin Asiasi.
Devin Asiasi
It's not Hunter Henry.
makes the grab.
It's not Jonnu Smith. It's Devin Asiasi,
You get down near the goal line, this
our 3rd round draft pick last year.
and it pays off
Wow.
big time, especially when
Wow,
the
wow,
ball
wow.
comes out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Nick Folk for the point after.
Good drive. Wonderful drive. Good running. Nice short completions.
That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Cam's running the offense very well right now. It's 10-3. Let's see if our defense can
Kick it away after the touchdown.
force in 3 and out here.
Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard past the...
Waddle has had a no-show so far.
And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They got to feel
We sniffed it out big time. Everyone stayed central.
Now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running.
We have 3 wide receivers. We can go nickel and be smart here. We'll do a cover 1 linebacker spy.
Loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that.
We need to be careful because they could do a corner route here.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
He just drops it.
Gurley.
I went to the right side because it looked like the tight end had outside leverage.
10.
And we see another pitch and catch there.
We are going to go with a quarterback contain again.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
Good job. This is good.
Marked down short of the first.
Good tracking by the defense. Just all to get there.
Also lead to a 4th down.
And we forced a 3 and out like we wanted.
Runner for 22
We have a 2-minute warning, so Cam's gonna get to run a little bit here, see what we can get. Maybe start out with the screen pass.
Deep for New England.
As Gunner makes it to the 30.
6 on the return, and the Patriots take over. Getting set to go again here. Cam Newton marches back onto the field.
What I see here is that they did not add the 2 running back set formation into the New England offense, which is weird. That should definitely be in there. That's like one of my favorite formations, using 2 running backs.
What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter and continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time?
They were really good on the last drive.
As we do a catch and run really quick, we have Kendrick Bourne. Get the sticks kind of moving a little bit. As he's open again. There we go. Now we got the sticks moving. See if we can run a little run play here. And no, we're actually stuffed, so we're going to take a timeout. Felt like we could sneak something there, but the defense was pretty disciplined.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I think we're going to motion Hunter Henry. Maybe get a screen pass here like I said we do, but we didn't. It looks like they're playing his zone though. Go ahead, pass it, but unfortunately, we're going to be stuffed. So we're just kind of just run the clock out here now. Make sure they don't have a lot of time. We're actually going to motion Myers over here. Let's see what we got. It looks like cover 3.
To his left.
And Newen's actually we're gonna run it. Oh, Newen gets a fumble, but luckily goes out of bounds. So luckily that went out of bounds. We're gonna punt it away. Only be 22 seconds left for them.
Happier to see his own punter go on the field than him? No. I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining.
Let's do a little quarter cover 3 spy.
Here in this first half as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the
they'll let the clock run here. So 10-3. I like the score. Could have been worse after that fumble.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was the Panthers who are able to come away with the home victory.
Good for Sam Darnold.
2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener.
Sam went off against his old team.
A second game.
Good for him.
They were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory.
2 interceptions for Carson Wentz. Sounds like the same story
Buffalo to check on the Bills.
as last
They were
season.
winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers.
Unfortunate.
2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get
The Bills won the Steelers.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach.
So halftime report, same thing.
Here as we get set to resume play in the second half. We'll We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Olszewski again with a good return. Almost to the 30 once again. So here comes Cam.
Patriots set to go again on offense. And he's been fun to watch run the football. We know he can pass, but using his...
He has been getting out of the pocket a lot.
No doubt about it. Watch him maneuver in the pocket, out of the pocket, making the plays that he's making, which are breaking down the defense. I thought back to when we had our morning jog before the game, and I couldn't keep up with you. Those legs, they're valuable for his team.
This is where the fumble happened, though. Luckily, it went out of bounds, or else that would have been easy. Probably 3 points, at least. So we're going to go ahead and get back to the running game here.
Got the lead, CD. What do you expect from him in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running.
Once again, Harris just going forward. That's the reason why we took him over Sona.
In the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Oh, free. We're going to take the sack there. Free runner just coming right at Cam.
Sure, a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, and talking with his defense about
So we need to be careful here. I don't want to do a turnover or anything.
Sack like that, maybe that can get him going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force.
And that would have been a first down. It was an excellent throw by Cam Newton, but Bourne was just not able to hold on. And honestly, I forget that N'Keal Harry is not in the lineup. And that's something I want him in the lineup over Kendrick Bourne.
Pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not...
I mean, it was a good read by Cam. He had it. Just dropped.
On is the punt team now as this one sent away. Waddle now to return it.
Nice little return by Waddle.
9, though, on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for the...
We're going to go ahead and blitz straight out the gate here.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can see...
Ooh, and they would have probably went to the races, to the end zone, if they would have connected. Tua just a little late. They're doing another gun bunch flex. So we're going to go ahead and do a little Sam Mike one, but we're going to put a quarterback spy, of course.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
And the running back is actually free, and Tua did not get it to him because he was running down the middle free. We're going to do the same play, though. Phillips will be on Gurley this time. We're going to press. Oh, and what a play by Kyle Duggar. And he might go all the way. And he does. Wow. What a play. Let's take a look at the replay. Just too much air on it. I don't think the tight end had his head all the way around to see the ball either. And Tua just kind of floated it. And Duggar was able to make a play on it. Great recognition by Kyle Duggar. And we're up 17-3 in this game already. Defense playing a huge part. Now the real test comes. Now they're going to throw everything at us on this drive. Down by 2 touchdowns. We're really going to see what happens now.
And out come the Dolphins now. And Charles, they're certainly still right in this game.
coming out in a empty gun, so we're gonna go ahead and try to get something with the quarterback spy here, but we're not going to be able to get it. Actually, we were able to get it. Nice. We're gonna be a rusher here. There's that curl route that was in the scouting report, but they said it was going to be on a second down. They're still going gun. We're going to press, make sure that curl route doesn't happen again. And even with a passing defense, we're able to stuff the run. 3rd and 1. And we are still going to go with the passing defense. I don't want anything getting behind us. We're going to keep everything in front, and that's fine. And a fumble by Todd Gurley. Wow. Let's see the replay. Did he actually fumble it? I don't think so. I think that's going to be overturned. It looks like his elbow's down. I'm sure they're going to overturn it right now. Booth review. So let's go ahead and check this out. Yeah, it looks like his elbow's down. Yeah, the elbow's definitely down. It has to be overturned. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. And there you have it. They're coming out in a single back, so we're going to go with the cover 1. Of course, we'll turn McCourty into a QB spy. And a play action fake. Wow. Hits Will Fuller. It was a good play. I bit hard on it with Hightower. The Dolphins are moving now. They're moving. They're coming out with a single back, so we're going to have to respect the run right here. We're going to press, get the guys up a little bit. We're going to have McCourty come down here as a linebacker.
Now this 4th season, I expect his numbers to continue to rise. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation.
I really want a blitz here. I really do. We're going to go ahead and try the blitz.
But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him.
He got the ball out pretty fast.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
We're going to go 4-3 cover 2. This might be an option. And it is. And I whiffed terribly with Hightower to tackle Gurley. So now it's 1st and goal. We're going to play a little bit of a goal line defense here.
So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam. 1st and goal.
Everyone's covered man by man.
Back into this football game. Tua sets up to pass it.
And they went with the curl and they got it. That's a touchdown. So they're back in this. Like I said, this was going to be the test at the beginning of the drive, and they threw it at us, and we were unable to stop them. They ran the ball, they passed the ball, they play action. It was a balance of everything. They got it going. We have to get control of this game now by running the ball. Was not even able to get to the 25 on that one.
defense. And we'll see if he opts for a heavier dose of running plays, because running is where they've had more success than in the passing game.
Hand it off to Jakob Johnson. I like that name, Jakob. It's fun to say. So we're going to do a little stick pass. Harry's now in the game. Let's see if we can hit Henry. No one's open. We're just going to throw it away. Harry was actually open, but by the time I started running, he became not open. So we're gonna run the ball again, 3rd and 5.
If he should change sidelines about right now, and if you don't convert here, guess what? He's gonna make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Ooh, we didn't get it. It's 4th and inches. We're just gonna see how. I mean, it's a quarterback sneak. Why not? And look, it's wide open. That's so unrealistic. That sucks. We're going to be able to get this first down easily. I feel like everyone should have been goal line right there.
Still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. But when it's 4th and inches, shouldn't you pick up the first down? I mean, shouldn't you go for it? I mean, if you can't get in,
going with the play action here.
And on inches, that's your favorite play, right? Don't mess with handing it off. Just go ahead and get the
and intercepted. And Harry, I want to say that was Harry's fault because he wasn't very aggressive within. This ball game's tied. The big mistake just happened with Cam Newton.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the
wow.
play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw.
And there is the big turnover that we were trying to avoid this whole game. We just had to move on from it. Cam has to move on from it. The big turnover is out of the way.
Take it in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Harry was not aggressive on the catch, and it led to that turnover.
And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you
nice little crossing route to Hunter Henry. Got out of bounds. His first reception.
But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that last possession, though.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. After the run, Newton going to throw. Looking deep downfield.
And just out of reach. I wanted to take a shot there and see where or what we could do, but not much. Cam Newton missed kind of really badly. We're going to run the ball so we can get a couple yards here. And we get more than a couple yards as we pick up about 9. So it's going to be a 3rd and 1. Good situation here. I actually want the rookie in right here. We're going to hand the ball off to him. We're going to run behind Trent Brown and Shaq Mason. And we'll get that first down.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 6 yards and they do convert.
Love the play call right there that we did, running behind Trent Brown and Shaq Mason. Really good.
Now Newton on first down.
And inaccurate pass by Cam Newton.
Intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down, and this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
From the snap,
Try to get Harry on this crossing route.
ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Under pressure.
Trying to get the completion downfield, but the
So 2 straight incomplete passes, and now we are 3rd and 10.
he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play.
And that was almost looked like it was intercepted. We tried to quick pass it.
I've got to throw it.
58 yards? I don't really like that.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL kickoff weekend.
I think we're just going to punt it. We're just going to punt it.
NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away.
As that goes into the end zone.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Out comes
I don't want the chance of us missing it.
set to take over. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Doubles wide off, 3 wide receivers. I'm pretty sure they're going to run it though.
29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Yeah.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll be brought down shot.
He almost broke off. We have to get control of this game.
9 yards to pick up.
We're out of control right now. Miami has the momentum, so to speak.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has.
I'm gonna go with the cover 2 here. Press up.
You noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And Tua almost broke away there, scrambling around in the pocket.
Tip of the cap to the defense. They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but
See if we can get like a little zone blitz here.
on that play, they held him to a short gain.
2nd and 8 coming up. Now a handoff for Gurley.
And the zone blitz worked perfectly. Sent the safety right in. Got a tackle for loss. Our defense really needed that.
Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7.
We're going to do another zone blitz here.
Imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through.
We're going to send the safety again.
A loss resulted.
Looking to pass. Tua. Rolling to his
Tua's got plenty of room here. And he's actually going to get the first down. We sent the blitz, he went to the outside, and our game plan of containing the quarterback has been lost this half.
scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did.
Oh, what a throw. Fuller, Jackson got beat completely, and it's a touchdown. 52-yard touchdown.
Fuller, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins strike quickly to take
Dolphins are up 24-17.
extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point
Here we go.
now after the
Cam Newton, game on the line. Just let that one hit the back of the end zone.
and that one will
And
bounce
Cam's going to come out.
the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
We have plenty of time to tie this game. We're going to take our time running the ball.
Early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And they're able to get
And that's unfortunate he wasn't able to stay on his feet, but a nice first down.
3 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the
Hand the ball to James White.
passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll run on first down. It's White. On the tackle there, Zach Sealer out of Ferris State.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out.
Just beating them to the outside, get that first down. We're moving the chains by running the ball, and I'm perfectly fine with that.
First down. Here's Newton.
Nice pass
And he is out of bounds.
there to James White. Perfect.
Pick up there of 20 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down
Put the rookie in.
the fourth. They just
See if we can get him to the outside.
field, and when they see open
The outside run is working right now for us.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it.
Got about 3 or 4.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton.
A good play action. Crosser over the middle. To Aguilar. Perfect.
Down at the Dolphins 17-yard line. Newton to Aguilar for a Patriot first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown.
They have their X factor on Harry, so I'm not going to throw it to him.
On 1st down, it's Stevenson. And he's brought down
Good rush for Stevenson. About 4 or 5. Actually, it came out to be 6. We'll go ahead and switch to Damian Harris now.
As this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the give, this is Harris.
And what a good vision by Damian Harris. We're going to have to rush to the ball and see if we can get him off guard here.
Harris.
In for the touchdown. We tie this game up.
Patriots score.
I think Cam only had 1 completed pass there to James White. It was all our running game.
And the Pats
Perfect.
extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie.
We almost kind of botched that extra point there. 9 plays, 70 yards. 20 of those yards only went for passing. The rest,
It's up and
55 yards on the ground.
here in the 4th quarter.
3 minutes and 13 seconds. Let's see what our defense can do.
Sides 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Here comes
We'll slow down on the blitzing here and just do coverage. Man-to-man quarterback spy stuff because that's what was working early on in the first half.
our attention shifts to Todd Gurley.
And we shut down the rushing today.
Game as we see the numbers, it just wasn't on point. Well, now it's gotten more true to form.
And sometimes it takes a little while for an offensive line to get in sync because early in the game, defense is throwing different patterns at you, different formations, different sets, and you might not block them quite the way you want to, but as you start to get into a groove and you figure out what they're doing, now it all comes together, and that's
I almost could have been picked.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4.
Single back ace
It's
slot.
a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch
Good stuff.
big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now
This is huge right here. This is a huge play.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they get it.
It's out to Gurley. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the
So they're going to melt this thing till the 2-minute warning here.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Yeah.
Down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining.
So here we go. Our defense is on our field. And this is our best part of our team is the defense. This defense needs to lead and they need to show up right now.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Gesicki.
We're just going to let this play out. I mean,
That one good for 7 yards.
oh, this is bad.
7 yards, the pickup there. Buying time to his left. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Tua. And that is
That's actually incomplete.
Out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
We can do a cover 3 spy here.
Pass here now is 2nd and 10. Tua.
We get the sack, and we're going to take a timeout here.
Taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. On the handoff, it's Gurley.
And we'll take another timeout. So we have a minute now to go and win the game. Cam Newton. We have one timeout. Minute 5 left. Cam Newton. He hasn't been throwing the ball all day today. Can he come and do this? And it will bounce back in the back of the end zone. We'll start at the 25. Or we'll start at the 20. And here we go. Tight ends galore. Let's see what we can do. They like to go cover 1 or cover 3. And it's cover 3 at the start here, and already we're starting in a good position. And we'll spike the ball really quick. We want to save that one timeout.
They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
And to the surprise of many, the New England Patriots made a huge splash in free agency. And on the first day, they added Hunter Henry from the Chargers. 5 years there, career high 60 catches last year. He expects that number to go up in New England.
Here's Newton.
And Jonnu Smith is not able to haul it in. Wow.
Not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime? Run the football. You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation.
And Jacoby Myers is not able to haul it in. And it's 4th and 10. Oh, man. Oh, this is...
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up?
It's time to pull out the big guns. Do we do this here, or do we just play for overtime? That's the question. I feel like we just play for overtime and do the smart thing. It's 4th and 10. We're going to take the penalty and play for overtime. So the first game of the season will go into an overtime. How very exciting. Tua has been decent today, coming up big when he needed to. I'm pretty sure they're not going to run anything. We will send like a cover 4 and make sure no one gets behind us. But they're going to run the football here. They're not going to pass the ball. And we're just going to stay central, make sure they don't go nowhere, and we will go into overtime. So here we go.
Overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession.
And the Dolphins won the toss. So we have to stop them here right now. This will decide who will take a big leap in the division to start off week 1. Become 1-0 and have that all-important division win. As Tua and the Dolphins get ready to take the football and see what they can do. And New England's strongest part of their team will once again need to bail them out.
The 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor. They've had to battle it all day.
And we sacked him. Jalen Mills. Nowhere to go. And they do run the ball. They get a little bit of yardage
And
here.
about 6 yards to go. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in week 1.
We're not gonna send the safeties here. I thought about it, no. And they made the catch. They got the first down. Wow. I forget that we only have 4 minutes too. So this could possibly be a tie as well. They're gonna start running the ball. Nope, they're not.
Shaheen, the tight end on the right side. 5 yards on the catch.
We're getting no pressure. I'm scared of Tua making
Drag route to the tight end.
a play with his legs.
After the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They essentially do the same play, but it is third down here.
Down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That throw good for only a couple and brings up third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route.
Do a cover one robber.
Normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any.
And what a catch. Wow.
First down as they're able to get the third down.
Waddle coming up huge.
Have a catch till that moment. Pretty good time for his first run, though, here in OT.
I would agree with that. And just think about how they had to cycle through all the play sheets, right? Tried to find ways to get a lot of people to pull.
Once again, they're just catching everything.
He hadn't had a catch all game. Now they find him in a key moment. Really well done.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Oh, and a fumble. And Jawan Williams picks it up. And he's going to go to the house. The Patriots are going to win the first game of the season. New England takes the win in overtime. Fumble recovery. Wow.
So that is now 2 fumble
What?
touchdowns.
What? A very good game. My goodness. What a way to end it. The sack fumble. The fumble recovery. To the house. New England ends it with a bang. Wow.
Not in a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun.
What a game. I'm honestly in shock. What a game for this defense. Holy moly.
And you know people who love this game.
Jawan Williams,
Games that are 14.
the man that we last minute substituted as a slot corner
So for
before the game.
it was a game that could have gone either way.
The game led by rushing yards,
To secure the week 1.
165. We only had 109 passing yards. We won the turnover differential. And that's how exactly we're going to win these games this season if we want to get into the postseason.
And they will get a home date next week.
Wow.
As they will take on the Buffalo Bills.
What a game.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Newton didn't do a very good job today. He had a 70% or 70 QB rating with only 59% completing his passes. He had an interception. Necessarily wasn't his fault, but still nonetheless interception. He did have a touchdown on the goal line. Looked good early, but the rushing led the way with Damian Harrison, 16 attempts, 84 yards, and the rookie had 28 yards. Our leading receptionist was James White, who had the most yards for our team. It was Hunter Henry, and he only had 2 catches. So as you can see, the defense is going to win these games for us. As we go to our defense really quick. We'll just go to the Patriots. Let me look. How many sacks do we had? 5 sacks. Devin McCourty, Mills, Duggar, Phillips, Dietrich Wise. The only defensive lineman that got it was Dietrich Wise, who had the forced fumble at the end. It was Adrian Phillips had the forced fumble. Unbelievable. And then, of course, we had 2 touchdowns returned. One, Jawan Williams, the game winner, and Kyle Duggar with the interception return. So the defense has to come up big. Turnover differentials need to go in our way if we want to win. What a game. What an ultimate team game, like, for us. We completed one of our staff goals. We rushed for 150 yards. Recovered 2 fumbles was the other. We only got 1. Scored 5 offensive touchdowns. I don't think we'll be able to score more than 3 offensive touchdowns all game or all season this year. So I doubt we would ever make that one. Game plan goal was to only allow 200 passing yards, but we allowed 350. Season goal, we're on track with 1-0. Dante Hightower gets a stat increase. We'll go ahead and hit the field general because I know that counts for both of the stats, run stopper and pass coverage. Chase Winovich gets a stat up. He'll get power rusher. Damien Harris gets a stat up, deservingly so. He was probably the MVP. Besides our defense, if we had to choose one offensive player, he was definitely the guy. He had 84 yards and a touchdown. So Josh gets a game up. We'll go ahead and do speed rusher for him. Keep going with his pass rushing moves. And Joe gets a stat up, and we'll just do blocking for him. And there we go. So week 1 goes to us. And then we have the Jets coming up, and then the Saints and the Bucks. Oof. We have a little press conference after the game here. Talk about this thrilling win. Oh, it's not a press conference. And they say it's a passing league. We dominated out there, and games like that are nice boosts of confidence. You guys did a great job out there. If we were able to sustain that for a whole year, we're going to be capable of beating anybody. So yeah, all defensive backs earned 4,500 XP and earned an extra plus 10 staff points. So now we have 36 staff points. 46 staff points, excuse me. So now we can upgrade 2 of our coaching talent trees. We'll go ahead and advance the week now. And we will actually end it right there. We got the preseason out of the way. We got the first game of the regular season out of the way. What a exciting first game of the regular season. Cam Newton still our starting quarterback heading into next week. We have staff points to go ahead and upgrade, but we'll save that for the next video. We will jump into a few games in the next video, and we'll go from there. I'm excited. The season's already young. We've already made some key decisions in making Cam our quarterback, defensive tackle Goddich as the starting defensive tackle. We traded away Sony Michel. There's a lot going on here for our first game of the season. So I'm excited for the next video. I hope you guys tune in. But until then, I'll catch you later.